Hey Familia, I haven't done a video in a while. I've been hiding a little bit underneath the radar because some of the things that I want to talk about, it's not something the public really wants to hear all the time. So I'm just going to say it as nicely and as kindly as I can. So during the last, I'd say 20 generations to now, to where we are right now, just think back of your ancestors, 20 different generations back when they started implementing vaccinations. And what vaccinations do is we climb the ladder of knowledge, or we would climb conscience creator knowledge, where all of us are aware of situations that's going on right now. So I'm going to tell you a couple of situations going on right now, and it is what it is. So Earth, Tara, Gaia, whatever you want to call it, Agartha, that's underneath us. It doesn't matter what you call it, but we call it home, okay? We call it home. And our home has turned into a dumpster, literally. Every bag of mulch you buy at the store is so full of chemicals. The odor reeks out at places now from the chemicals from the mulch bags. We literally shit in our water every day. All of us do. And it goes to the water filtration system. And at that system, it has more chemicals in it than you have underneath your sink. Okay, and that goes into our body. Now, at one time, before they started implementing vaccinations and doing all this water treatment system bullshit, we had fresh flowing water. You see it everywhere at dams, okay? We dam the water, okay? We shut us down. And that's exactly what they do when they give us vaccinations. It's like shutting your dam of knowledge down, okay? That's where you're damned. It's an allegory. In everybody's neighborhood, we have more churches with more land on the church than they need. So why don't we have fruit trees? Why isn't all these lawnmower guys, landscapers, nurseries, why do they not put fruit trees? So I'm sitting in Kroger's parking lot now and I see a bunch of trees and not one of them bears fruit. Not one. Growing up, my grandparents had food on their land. We had fruit trees, okay? Holmans came in and took that away from us, which big corporations did to a lot of us. And now we all have to come and get our food at Kroger's corporation. Well, if all of us planted a fruit tree a year, like all of us planted different fruit trees, we would have so much food, we would never have to go to their factory bullshit jobs. See, what you don't understand is when a doctor gives you a vaccination or gives you a prescription, they make money off of it. So I got a text message from my son's school saying that he had to get vaccinated his senior year for some bullshit. I don't know. And I said, no, we don't fucking do that. We're not vaccinating. We just seen your last Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey circus of vaccinations. So what happens when you vaccinate your children? It's just like having a dog spaded or neutered. There are some women and men this day right now that does not have a child and has sex with everything is because of vaccinations. I'm not even playing. See, we keep forgetting that we reincarnate to Earth. So that means if your bloodline's hijacked by vaccinations, you're not going to climb the tree of knowledge. What is the tree of knowledge? We definitely need fucking fruit trees. We definitely need these prices that are outrageous. How are your kids' kids going to take care of themselves? Our land is our reservation, not a toilet. And we treat it like a toilet with every holiday, go to your kids' room, go to your closet, go look at all your stuff in there. Eventually it's going to end up in a landfill. There's a landfill on our way to Columbus, Ohio, that you can see from outer space. Depending on the weather, it puts out an energy that fucking glows. But we're all still buying a bunch of shit and doing a bunch of shit when all we got to do is say no more and start planting fruit trees. No more. So if my kids' school is making them do vaccinations, and you have kids in school and they want to make your kids do vaccinations, you say no more. You go get the piece of this fucking paper like this. This is all the vaccinations that they want my kid to have. My grandma lived to be 105 years old, I think, 106 or 104. And I don't think she ever got vaccination, maybe one time. But I can't answer that because she's not alive. Because they take our parents faster than we can even get time to be with them. Because of the food, drink, and circus. And we all just play along. So are you a robot? Or are you somebody like, what the fuck is going on? What do you mean it costs fucking $10 for a value meal? What the fuck do you mean it costs $30 for fucking, dumb shit that only costs $9? Like, when we don't say no more, the system keeps taking and taking and taking and taking. And none of us are saying no more. I mean, I see me do videos, but I don't see many people that I know do videos. I see them taking pictures of themselves, holding drinks, saying, look at me. If you have small children, how's the planet going to be when they have a child? And then how's it going to be when their child has a child? How bad will the dumpster be then? Because, let's keep it real. The Rumpke couldn't be any bigger. And all it is dumb shit. So how do you know you're under mind control? I'm going to give you an example. When Kroger's has a sale, you buy 2 12-packs of pop and then you get 3 free. That's a mind control. Okay? When everybody in the town's racing to the gas station with the cheapest gas. That's a mind control. They set that shit up for that business owner. I know, I worked at a gas station. I watched it happen. I've actually seen a lot of shit happen. Did you know that the food that comes off the back of the trucks at restaurants like Burger King, McDonald's, all say not for human consumption is the same fucking boxes we got in the penitentiary? Same thing. I had to work there when I came home from there. Did you know that every single one of the Starbucks looks like a jail visiting hall? Yeah, they look like the jail visiting hall. I know, I worked at the visiting hall in the jail. And every grocery store looks like the commissary. The only thing different from prison's commissary than Kroger's is Kroger's has got fruit. And Kroger's is more expensive than the commissary in jail. We get state prices. They can't tax us there because it's ran by the state. It's no different from being out of jail than being in jail. The only thing different is you can go outside at night and you can go see your people when you want. That's it. We're being held in a mental prison. And for the life of me, nobody sees it or understands it on a bigger scale than the smaller scale that I see it on. So if you got kids, you don't want to shoot them up with Jim's Jones juice. You don't want to do that, man. Go get you one of these papers. I got a fucking stack of them. I'll give you one. You write in the column where it says religion. You put that says name and you put religion and you put for a good cause because you're not part of their government immunization. I can't say it. You know what I mean? Immunization, whatever. Shots. There you go. Immunization or something. But that's all you got to do. I'll give you the paper. I put in mine, it's against my Native American policy to have a bunch of grown adults that run around and tell us, doctors, and tell us that we got to vaccinate our kids. When some kids, after they get vaccinations, are really fucked up. until we say no more, it's not going to stop. And I don't see many people out in the streets like I do fucking screaming to the top of our heads, no more. No means no. I mean, look at your kids. Do you want them to have to pay for shit that you're paying for? Do you want it to be, it's going to be higher if we don't say no. They laugh at us. People go line up to vote for these morons. Come on, we can do better. I love you, familia. Get one of these. I'll give you one. This is West Claremont's. No means no. Namaste.